Good day, viewers. Pwalpar here. Going to do a little bit of a vlog type video today. I've been pretty busy all day. I didn't do any videoing while I was doing everything. But I got both my Zero Turns out here today. I had to do a cold start on the Husqvarna. It ain't been started in 2 years. Battery's dead as a duck. I haven't been driving my Ford truck. That battery's dead. The Expedition has a dead battery. Now if you think about it, I got a lot of products around here that run on batteries. I got my generator. I got my, my wood chipper. You can rope start that one. That don't count. I don't know if it's got electric start or not. I got my generator in there. Several things that run on batteries. I got 2 or 3 riding lawnmowers here that run on batteries. And the 2 years that Husqvarna has sat unattended, the battery was dead as a duck today. Tires were about half flat. But the reason I got them out today, serviceman's coming to get them tomorrow and take them to be serviced. And I thought I'd do a little bit of a product review for you here today. In fact, I'll sit down on my Grasshopper to do it. Back's a little sore. I've been out here. I'll tell you what all I did in a minute. But I was pretty busy today. It's just one of those vlogs that everybody has to do to maintain their equipment. Anyway, I thought I'd do a little product review for you. Here we go. Coming to take me away, hey. They're coming to take me away today. Ambulance going down the road. Well, I said I was going to do a little bit of a product review. I hope my camera's picking up my audio alright. Thought I'd do it out here for a change instead of sitting on the porch. I've got both my lawnmowers here lined up waiting to go on the service truck tomorrow to be serviced over in Jackson, Georgia. Stanenco. Now that thing over there, tires were half flat. I had to get out my wife's little 12-volt air compressor because my big air compressor in there is broke down and I haven't did anything to try to fix it. Anyway, got all 4 tires pumped up. Had to use it, give it a little, tried charging the battery on that thing with my 12-volt battery charger, and it just wouldn't take the charge. The battery just too shot. I charged it for a couple hours. It's only a 15-20 amp battery charger. I might could have charged it for a couple of days. So I called the serviceman and said, come and get these things. On that one over there, I know it needs a battery. I told him to check the gas tank because the gas has been in there for 2 years, but I got it running today. I ran that bugbear for 2 hours and got most of the gas ran out and topped it off with some fresh gas, and it's running just fast, running just fine. Now it might help that I used non-ethanol gas in all my mowers. I learned here a few years ago that ethanol gas will ruin anything you've got that runs on a small engine. I've got weed eaters in there, trimmers and blowers, all that ran on, that way chainsaws too. They ran on ethanol gas and it just ruined every one of them. So today we went to Harbor Freight. And I've been seeing these things advertised for years. I got a jump starter, big battery down there in the basement. It's a great big huge thing. It don't work, ain't never worked. But I got me a Viking from Harbor Freight naturally. It's called Viking 1000 peak amp 12-volt jump starter, power start. No, let's phrase that right. Lithium jump starter and power bank. 12 volts. It's got a work light on it. You can plug in your cell phone, charge that if you got a C-type connector. Got a couple of USB ports on there, I guess for charging different things. It says lightweight, compact design, 2 USB outlets, automatic shut off, automatic something. I haven't got my glasses on. Anyway, I thought I'd tell you about my use of this thing today. This thing is probably the handiest thing I've bought in a long time. Now you got to realize I got a lot of products around here that run on batteries. I'm probably going to pull out my generator here in a few days and go down there and hook my extension cord to it and saw on them 2 dead trees I got in the driveway. Today I went into Harbor Freight and bought this thing, and what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. It's just a little doofunker like this. And it comes with a little plug. You plug that booger bear in there and hook this to your car battery. Now I gotta tell you, that battery was totally dead. It wouldn't even grunt. It wouldn't even moan. It just, maybe a little small click. It wasn't no juice to it at all. So I hooked this thing up to it after it had charged 2 hours yesterday and wouldn't do diddly. I thought, well, maybe it got charged overnight. It wouldn't even grunt. So I hooked up this thing, hooked it to the battery under there, waited about 15 seconds, jumped on there and turned the key, and it went to rolling over. But it's been a while since it ran, so I gave it a little shot of carburetor cleaner, which is extremely valuable. You could use ether or something. I give it a little shot of carburetor cleaner and turned that key and had it running in no time. This thing is worth its weight in gold. And they say you don't have to charge it but about once every 6 months. But I'm going to charge it again since I used it twice or 3 times today. Or did I use it 4 times? Let's see. Anyway, I pulled out my lawnmowers, parked this one over here, took it out there and swept all the dirt and trash off of it because it hadn't been cleaned. And I don't want it to look too nasty going to the shop. Took a garden hose and rinsed it down. Usually when I'm too tired at the end of the cutting grass, I used to stop and clean the lawnmower right then. When I called them, I said, come out here and get them and take them and service them, do oil change, lube, filters, oil filters, whatever, new blades, check the tires, just service anything that needs service. I had told them about that might be bad gas in that one. But after I got it running today, I called them back and told them, don't worry about the bad gas. I got that booger bear running. I just need you to do a battery blade change and service it. So we're probably talking about, I don't know, $400 or $500 just to service these 2 lawnmowers. I'm hoping it won't be much more than that. But I let it run about 2 hours and I shut it off. See if it took any charge on the battery. It just did as a duck. It wouldn't grunt on it. This thing is great for starting. It won't charge a battery or vehicle, but it'll start the vehicle. Once you got it running, then your generator or alternator should carry the load on whatever electrical needs you need to operate your machine. It'll do cars and small diesel engines and everything else it said. And I can't believe you get that kind of power out of a little lithium battery. So my truck, I told you it had a dead battery. I haven't drove that truck in, oh, I know it's been several months. But I'm going to need to use it when I go to cutting down my tree out there. So I got in it, took the key and turned it, and it was dead as a duck. Wouldn't do diddly. Okay, let me get out my trusty new jump starter, and I hooked it to the battery. At first it wouldn't do nothing. And I said, oh wait a minute, something's not quite right. I came back and wiggled the post around on the battery, and it was a little loose, so I turned it so it was making a better connection on the ground ground post on the battery. Went back to see if it would start, and it still did. But it did a little bit of a click. So I knew I had the battery hooked back up, making connection. Went back out there and hooked this thing up again, waited about 30 seconds. Remember, that thing wouldn't even turn over. I got in there and hit the key, and it fired right up. Now, it was just amazing how much juice you get in this thing. I had to pat the gas pedal 2 or 3 times to keep it running until the alternator took over. So I let that truck sit out here in the yard and run, oh, I know, 2 hours while I was playing with this thing and cleaning the lawnmower, cutting grass over here behind. After I moved the green truck to park it out there, I was able to cut grass up here around the deck. And, I just wanted to do this product review on the Viking. Don't have to do Viking. There's other brands on the market. Walmart had one listed for Gooloo, Gooloo. They had several different brands. I don't remember all the names. But Walmart didn't have them in stock. However, Freight did. You got to order them from Walmart and they'll deliver it to you. You can order them from Amazon.com. Different kind of battery chargers. But this is the Viking 4000, I believe it is. Let's see. Viking 1000, but the models. Anyway, if you want one of these at Harbor Freight, $99. That's why I was reluctant to buy it. Who wants to spend $99 on a jump starter? But I got to thinking about it. As many times as I need to jump a car off around here, a battery or a generator or a lawnmower or something, this thing's worth its weight in gold. So I'm going to keep it on hand for any time I want to pull something out and get it started. You can't just run out and buy a new battery, stick it in your machine, let it sit 2 years through the winter and summer and decide, okay, I think I'll run my generator today. That doesn't work that way. Your battery's done gone dead. That's like my pontoon boat out in the backyard. Spend all kind of money buying fancy batteries for it, and if you don't ever take it anywhere, pretty soon the batteries are dead. So it was worth my time to go get this thing, and I highly recommend anybody have one of these to go with them. You can go off and leave your car lights on, or I know many of you done something, leave the stereo on, or maybe the light inside side light wasn't turned off. Next thing you know, you got a dead battery. But if it's still a good battery, it'll charge back up with your alternator. But you got to get it started first. I went ahead and took my truck out to the back and hauled some limbs out there and dumped them in the burn pile. I don't know when I'll ever get to burn again. I didn't burn hardly anything this year, and I got quite an accumulation of limbs out there. And I got 2 trees down here that need to be cut down. I don't know if I'll get it all done or just a little bit at a time. But I just think I'll leave the lawnmower sitting out here in the driveway tonight, and when he comes tomorrow, I'll have to hook this thing up to that orange one so we can drive it up on this truck. Ain't no trouble at all starting this one. It's ready to go. I don't know how many hours I got on that one over here. This one's got like 98 hours. Anyhow, that's my little vlog for today. I've been working on my virtual rail fan maps quite a bit. I didn't produce a vlog yesterday. I spent a couple hours on mine working on my Google rail fan map. And I'll probably produce a vlog tonight about these things here, but I still haven't produced my cutting the grass video. I've still got the footage, and I will get around to that. It's so peaceful and calm and cool out here right now. Today it was like 90 degrees, and I was sweating like Moody's goose. Had to go in there and change and get cleaned up. But I came back out here to do this little vlog. I do hope everybody is doing well. Lots of little projects here I need to be working on. There's jobs I can be doing to fix up on my truck. I got a ABS brake light on the dash. I don't hardly ever go anywhere except maybe to the dump or drive around the property here and haul some limbs. My Expedition needs a window fix. I haven't done that. And I'm sure that Expedition's battery's dead too because it sits there for quite a while. So today's little vlog is battery woes. That'll be the title of today's vlog, battery woes. I just thought that up on the spur of the moment. Anyhow, let's go back in the house, prop our feet up, and rest some more. Y'all take care. It's Pwalpar wishing everybody a good weekend.